Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's video, it is a match preview. It's Luton Town versus Blackburn Rovers. Now just like any other match preview guys, I do talk about the game before, and for Luton that was a 2-1 home win against Bristol City on Tuesday night, and it was a game that was a very ugly win. It was not the best game for neutral, but you know, I don't think you can perform well for 46 games in a season. You know, you have to get these types of wins, and I'm really glad that we managed to do that at home to Bristol City. I thought when we first played Bristol City away from home, we should have got the 3 points then. This time round, I would have probably accepted a draw, but the fact that we got the win just makes it even better. First half, we didn't really get out of first gear, but we somehow managed to go into the break 1-0 up. Lockyer scoring just before half-time. The former Bristol Rovers captain celebrating in front of the Bristol City fans. It was great to see. And then the second half, you know, we were just causing them plenty of problems from our set pieces. You know, they just couldn't handle us from our set pieces. Our aerial dominance, you know, it was a massive factor. And yeah, we scored both of our goals from a Jamesbury cross. And I've just looked recently on social media about Jamesbury, about his statistics, and it turns out that Luton, we attack mostly down our right hand side, so he's involved in pretty much majority of our attacks, and he has one of the most successful crosses in the Championship as well by any other player. So he's the best crosser in the Championship according to the stats. So hopefully he could continue this. And obviously from a Luton perspective, it doesn't come across that way because Jamesbury, he doesn't look like he's being consistent. But, you know, maybe he actually is being consistent, you know, and we're just getting on his back too much. You know, we do know he is a confidence player. We do know when he puts one poor ball into the box, you know, he does it again and again, and he has his head down. But when he's got his head up, you know, he's confident. You know, he can be unplayable at times from the right side. So fingers crossed he can continue that against Blackburn today. So moving on to this game against Blackburn, obviously the last time we played them was a 2-2 away draw at their place. We pretty much scored with the last kick of the game. I felt we gifted Blackburn their goals. Really easy to defend against. I think around that period of time we were gifting teams goals quite easily and then coming back and making life really difficult for ourselves. But I think since then we have improved, we have got better as a team. I don't think in that game as well we had to keep changing the system. Campbell getting injured, which actually that challenge was a red card. I don't know how the Blackburn player didn't get sent off, but he continued. I think we had an injury during the warm-up as well. So our game plan just did not work. We didn't even have ADEBAYO start as well in that game. I think he had an illness. So we're definitely playing Blackburn with a much stronger team. Well, I say that, we don't know who's going to actually be available for this game against Blackburn today, you know. Bradley and Clark, they both missed Bristol City midweek. Does that mean they're going to be fit for the weekend? So did Jerome as well. How many of the players who played on Tuesday going to be available for the Saturday game? Pelly, he played a very energetic 90 minutes against Bristol City. ADEBAYO came off, you know, a little bit, you know, tight with his hamstring, which we've got to be careful with. You know, we don't want to batter him. We don't want him to be overworked, because if he does, then he's going to be out for quite a while, and he's our, you know, we're going to rely on him to score the goals. So we really hope his injury isn't too bad and he can play against Blackburn. Hopefully Cornick's coming back soon, you know. So regarding to the lineup, it's 50-50. I don't really know who could potentially start, if I'm being honest. Now, the way I think we are going to attack Blackburn, obviously it would be from the right-hand side, which we're really good at, and it has been known on social media. But I do think we will use our set-piece dominance. I think Blackburn, they're not really the great side of defending set pieces, and I feel like that's where we can really hurt them. However, Blackburn are a team that can hit us on the counter-attack. Now, good thing for us is the man from Chile, Diaz, I can't believe that a player has changed his name to Diaz and he becomes unplayable. you know, luckily he's not going to be playing for Blackburn today. He's playing for, obviously, Chile. He's on international duty, and yeah, he's scoring goals left, right, and centre for them. I can't believe it. You know, he's stepping up to the plate, and yeah, he's replaced Armstrong with all the goals. Armstrong for them, obviously, he was scoring 20 goals a season. Now playing for Southampton in the Premier League. But he stepped up and he's now doing all the business. Rothwell in the midfield as well. I think he's also out. He won't be playing. So there's the little bit of positive there for Luton. Even though we could also have a few players out. Every time we play Blackburn, we always... The games are pretty much even. There's not much in it. Nathan Jones said the exact same thing. You know, I feel like when you look at, since we've returned back to the Championship, all the games which we played against them, you know, they have been tight. You know, they have been close. And it not much, it really is in it, to be fair. So hopefully it's the same on Saturday. Hopefully we can... obviously, get some points on the board. Would I take a point at home? Yeah. 4 points from 2 home games. You know, that's not bad going. Blackburn, they're on really good form, you know, since we last played them. Yes, they did get battered by Fulham, but every team gets battered in the Championship. You know, we got battered by Birmingham, so it happens. But they've been on this consistent run of form, which I thought would end soon, but it just hasn't. And it's kept on going. We're one of the most informed sides in the division. We've only lost once out of our last 6 games, which is great going. Hopefully, all this can continue against Blackburn today. So, what is my score prediction? I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I feel like because I don't know who could potentially start, that worries me on how my prediction will be. If ADEBAYO is not in the team, then obviously I don't expect us to win. But who knows what can happen. But fingers crossed that the Luton... the boys, you know, everyone puts in a good shift, the fans, and we get the 3 points or get some points today against Blackburn. But anyway, guys, that is my overall thoughts on this game. You know, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Comment below your thoughts on this game against Blackburn. Do you think we can win? Let me know your starting 11. Give me your score predictions down in the comment section as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and guys, I will see you in the next video.